Hello everyone! It has been a while. I haven't stopped playing Clash Royale, but I stopped playing actively enough to make any sort of interesting achievements. So I didn't want to just always upload an Ultimate Champion push video and then after that nothing, because I wasn't pushing ladder anymore. But well, maybe I'm back now. Maybe or not. I don't know yet. But at least we're pushing to Ultimate Champion in this video, and at least I'm doing it earlier than usual. It's still the first week of the season, so it's not as easy as if I usually play later, which I did in the last couple of months. Our first opponent looks like Giant, but oh my god, what the hell was that? Yeah, as you can see, guys, I'm very rusty and just not very good anymore. I feel old and my fingers are slow and what was that? I mean, that was again not good, but okay, we survived. So this deck, he had Nado. So wait, and also Wizard and Dark Prince, and I mean at this point it has to be Golem, not Giant. Oh yeah, that's also the Valk. So that's gonna be Golem. And he already has Nado again. I kind of forgot about the cycle there. So that deck is very interesting. Now he's playing it with the new Hero Wizard, which I have heard is not that good. But let's see for ourselves. The crazy thing about this Golem deck is that it usually uses Rocket, which is, I mean, it's just crazy, right? I don't know exactly what it was for, but there was a reason why it had to be Rocket in that deck instead of another spell. Maybe Inferno Dragon or Electro Dragon or something that is really good against it. And so let's see. Yeah, he doesn't really have like small stuff, so he can't do much about this Evo Skelly thing on the side. Yeah, the baby dragon. Okay, well, that's going to the opposite side. That's not bad. Oh, right. At least he somehow survived. Like, you know, I wouldn't have been surprised if the whole tower fell there. But Evo Skellies don't really do that anymore. Okay, now he's kind of desperate with his push. Like, he already... I mean, that was a good defense, no, not gonna lie. But it was kind of staggered. Like, one troop after the other. Like, you kind of have to have them all together in this type of push, and then also you need Nado on offense. I think he might have had that actually, but he didn't have Elixir. He wanted to use it for wizards and stuff, which ended up not being valid. I mean, good for him at all. So here now he has the Evo Baby Dragon. Usually you want to get Evo Baby Dragon and Evo Valk together in the same push. That makes for the real danger. Oh wait, how do we do this now? Okay, nice. Everyone is attacking the mini Pekka. Okay, baby dragons on the tower, that's okay. Evo Wizard. Oh, alright, I see. I had my Evo. Oh my god. Well, that was bad. What the hell was that? That's a lot of damage, damn. Wow, that's a lot of damage. But he doesn't have rocket at least. I think he used vines here. At some point, I think I saw some vines. I don't know exactly what they did. But, what is interesting... Wait, the Skellies. Oh, that's not bad. I will take that. But we do have to kind of pressure constantly. Like, it's kind of... I mean, it's kind of tough. Like, if you pressure constantly, then at some point they might build a counter push. But you don't really have anything else to do with all of your elixir. Oh! He let that musk through, buddy. Alright, buddy. That's over. That is GG, just cycled with 2 fireballs, that's nice. I mean, come on, buddy, like, you could have made this kind of exciting here, but, yeah, he didn't. Well, the version with the hero wizard doesn't look too great, but, well, we'll take it. So, next game, Imperial. Oh, well, he does have some finishes, interesting. Yeah, as you can see, since this is the first week of the season, even League 6 is kind of busy with some decent opponents. If you play later in the season, in the 3rd or 4th or 5th week, then you're not really gonna be facing anyone with those badges. We might be facing 2.6 here. Oh no, okay, oh. Well, that might be that Piggy's deck with lightning and Goblin Hut, which I always find, yeah, it's gonna be that one, which I find to be a tough matchup. Oh, that is very aggressive. Wow, very aggressive. Okay, I low-key thought all my Skellies were dead, so I needed that to protect the to distract the ghost, but I didn't actually need it. So yeah, with the delivery, so yeah, the matchup is really bad, but he does not have the Musketeer hero. So that is definitely good. Like, it makes us much more comfortable here. Even though I have to say I don't really see anyone using them very much in this matchup, but they are still like a big threat. So that ability, I mean the hero Musk ability. So with that ability, the matchup would be very, very bad. And now with this version, I still think it's bad, but also for a specific reason, which is that we are also not using the hero Musk. Now, I do have it. I did, unfortunately, sacrifice a few bucks out of my wallet to buy it. We're predicting here a pig's push, but alright. Yeah, we had him almost outcycled here, but I mean, I didn't really even try. The cycle is definitely a little bit slower if they don't pay attention to it. They can be outcycled. Let's see what we can do now here. 2x has just started, so we might be able to outcycle him here now. Evo Skellies. Ah, yes, Evo Skellies. Is that normal? No, it's not. Oh, he doesn't even have Evo Piggies. I understand. Well, yes, that's obviously a huge deal. Usually when they have, we need the cannon, unfortunately. When they have the Evo Piggies, then it's, you know, that's what makes the matchup really bad, because they are just so strong, and basically you always need to time your cycles with yeah, I'm a little stupid. I don't know what I'm doing here. So what I wanted to say was that you always need the Evo Cannon against the Evo Piggies. So anytime that cycle is kind of fucked, then, you know, you're gonna have a hard time defending, and then you have the chance. Oh, what was that? Just a huge, I mean, okay, we also had some lag, but he just completely wasted a whole lightning. I mean, that is great. That is great. I can't complain. So you know, this version without the Evo Piggies, that's probably not that bad actually, because of the slow cycle and so on. But what I wanted to say was that they can be really hard to defend, and then you need to often use a fireball on them, and then they might still do some damage if you don't have the spirit or skellies or something afterwards, or a log. And even if you use that, then it's still like a bad trait, or I mean, not a bad trait, but you used your fireball on defense instead of on offense, and you want to get as many fireballs on offense as possible, because you really need them. Yeah, I'm trying to predict potential lightning here, so I went with the aggressive counter hawk to basically make sure that either we get some hog damage, or he can't lightning our musk and or our cannon. So okay, the musk is not in range here. Maybe we just get this value. No, we can't really. Now he can lightning this, yes, and he does. But now we can place the cannon low. Oh, that was not a good set of piggies. That is very nice. I mean, we got some good damage here, so we should be able to keep him off here and not be caught up. And you know, this would be the thing now with Evo Piggies, that he could absolutely still get that damage. And if I reserved my fireball only on defense, then it would get kind of close maybe with the fireball cycle and him having lightning cycle. But this way, you know, without the Evo Piggies, this is very fine. And also without the hero musk, of course. So I'll explain why I'm not using the hero musk in a second. Okay, there we go. Next game. I do not recognize any of these signs. So the reason I'm not using it is because I want to show that it is possible to get Ultimate Champion without it. And I know that, well, Bad Spirit. You're only gonna get it Oh, can we cycle fast enough? Okay, one. Yeah, one is gonna connect. That's fine. So you only have a 25% chance of getting the free hero mask when you played the game at the start. Oh no! I'm so bad, literally. What the hell, man? I wanted to fireball, but then I thought, okay, well, let's see. Oh my god. Okay, I low-key predicted that was gonna happen, and I don't know. But I still thought it was gonna be fine, but I don't know. That placement was obviously terrible. Guys, do not copy me here. That fireball earlier on Dart Goblin, Mini Pekka, and Skeleton Army, Skelly Barrel would have been the best option here. Anyway, so you only have a 25% of getting that hero mask, and I also didn't get it, by the way, so I had to buy it. But chances are most people don't have it, 3/4 of everyone, and so most people also don't want to spend any money on the game, very understandably. Me neither, but well, that means most people don't have the hero mask, and it makes a lot of things a lot easier, which is why this whole video would be much more boring if I just abused that broken card or the broken hero. So I wanna try how well I can do without it, and wow, both of those oh my god, both of those wall breakers got through, and like, okay, I should have predicted a lock earlier, I don't know, but you know, that's kind of crazy. So yeah, I hope this makes the game a little more exciting, and it obviously it's supposed to show that you can do it without it too, and also, well, I guess it's more interesting to see well, the good old 2.6, the original 2.6, so to say, without any extra boosts other than the regular evos, and how, you know, how you need to play basically, and how that looks. Because the hero mask definitely does a lot of things. Like, you can use it as a second cannon on defense, you can use it on offense to create a lot of pressure, and they usually need a lot of elixir. And you know, you can watch the other 2.6 players videos from the last couple of weeks where they played ladder, and they obviously always used it, because otherwise 2.6 would have been well, even worse than it was. Like, it was pretty good, and it is finally, you know, finally getting some more attention, so to say, in the meta. But if you really look at the top ladder, then towards the end of the season there really wasn't much to do, so it wasn't as good as throughout the season, and most of the matchups weren't very good. The only player who was not tilted at the end of the season to maybe a best of top 200 or top 100, that was Vadim Demish from Ukraine. He's the absolute GOAT, I'm not gonna lie, he's so good. And he played against Rocket Cycle, and he won twice in a row. And then he played against that Piggies deck that I talked about. But, you know, the opponent obviously had the real version with Hero Mask and Evo Piggies, and, you know, he still won, just because he's that good. Well, this is kind of busy here. Let's see. Mini Pekka still alive. Okay, prediction on that. Yes, nice prediction. And boom. Alright, easy. I mean, this is very much up, so I could basically play on autopilot here and still win. Alright, next game, Synquiz. He has some badges, and that's an E-Spirit, a very interesting E-Spirit. Basically, if you play it at the bridge, then you either have Royal Giant or, yeah, looks like Expo. So, okay, this is gonna be interesting. Expo 3.0, once again, I mean, I'm struggling a lot with that deck, usually, but then very recently the Evo Cannon got a nerf, which meant that you cannot kill archers anymore with the bomb damage. And before that you had, but you basically had a sort of balance in that matchup, because if you just reserved the Evo Cannon for Evo Archers, you know, that is like one of the biggest threats in that matchup, that they get a lot of Evo Archers value. And you could eliminate that basically with that Evo Cannon at the very least. You could cancel that out, and then it would be balanced again, so to say. And now, well, now that's not the case anymore. You know, now they still survive. So the question is, you know, what do you do now? You can't. I mean, okay, we have his Tesla outcycled. Oh my god. Oh my god, he has rockets. Oh my god, bro. Come on, bro. So the matchup of 3.0, you know, it's still heavily debated, but you could say it's pretty balanced overall. But the matchup against Expo Rocket is, well, completely impossible. Let me just say that without too much bias here. Okay, he did not protect it with a knight. That is very interesting. That's great value for me, I'm not gonna lie. And now we have a little split side push here. Knight on the left and... Okay, E-Spirit, but I mean, hello, buddy. There is a Hog on the tower. Hello. So, and then now he had to use these Evo Archers so awkwardly, and we got a lot of damage. I mean, that's great. Now, I don't know if he maybe had a lag, and that's why he's spamming those emotes, but or those text messages. But either way, we're very happy to take the damage, to get the damage. I mean, and well, the matchup with the Rocket is, well, it's very tough because you all know that Rocket Cycle by itself is a very bad matchup for 2.6. And in this case, if you really look at it, then the deck is not much different than any Rocket Cycle deck. Let's see if we can predict an Expo here. Nope. Well, okay, now that's good. He's placing it on the opposite side. That's definitely the right play here. Let's see. Oh my god, the Hog jump. No way. Okay, at least we got good log value, but that's a lot of damage. Loki, a lot of damage. I don't like that. So yeah, the Hog, this is, they changed this a couple of months ago, but I kind of forgot about it, and I also thought that maybe because the Expo was placed at the very top that maybe the Hog wouldn't jump. Well, he still did jump, so that was some damage for him. And I still think in this position he still has a very good chance here, actually. But he doesn't seem to be too happy about, well, this matchup or me or whatever, so... What? What? He's giving up? What is this? That is so funny. I just said he still is in a good position. Like, with Rocket Cycle, you can definitely catch up 1000 damage. I mean, oh my god. Now I want to go real quick into the replay and see if he had enough elixir for Tesla here. And as you can see, yes, he would have had enough, just barely, for the Evo Tesla and then reset the Hog. But he also, I mean, he decided that he would need it for the Evo Skellies first on the E-Spirit. And then after that, I guess he decided that Evo Tesla wouldn't be the best choice anymore. Anyway, that was still very winnable for him, and I don't know, maybe he got the matchup wrong and he thought this would be bad for him, but essentially Rocket Cycle is just a free matchup against 2.6, to be honest. I mean, especially with Expo being another building, you can just use it on defense the entire time and just Rocket Cycle, and you cannot lose, basically. Now the next guy, Lesbian Thunder, interesting name and interesting deck. So the Skarmy and the Fisher. Now there is an old deck with the Royal Giant. Oh yeah, okay, well, it's Royal Giant. Sometimes they have it with Skarmy, but more frequently they have it with Tombstone. And then that would be yeah, Mother Witch, Zappies, and Skeleton King. Yeah, unfortunately here the log did not hit the Mother Witch because of that spirit that I placed. So yeah, that's annoying. The Mother Witch survived here. And well, he sent some aggressive emotes right from the start. That's very funny. So let's see what we can do here. Now the evil Skarmy, of course, is quite strong, especially if you have it behind a tank. But there are decks that have a much worse fate against it than 2.6. If you're being honest, you have Log, Ice Spirit, Evo Cannon, Fireball, and Ice Golem, of course, which are all somewhat viable options against Skarmy. And if you have to use that like 6 elixir, 6-7 elixir, no, I'm kidding, but like if you have to use 6 elixir with a fireball lock combo to kill an evil Skarmy, then that is annoying, but at least you're not losing your whole tower, you know, and you know, usually you get some other value with that. So okay, now I knew he didn't have good defenses here and not a lot of elixirs, so those zappies were his best defense, and we got some good damage. That is very important. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe it's not maybe he just BMs everyone. I think he BM'd before he saw my cards. So yeah, it's not just a 2.6 hate thing. So here I low-key thought I would have Hog again, but I mean I was completely wrong. So we just wasted some elixir and gave that Mother Witch some value. Okay, now he put that Skarmy in the back, and then good ability to be fair, because now my troops have to deal with a lot of Skellies. But yeah, okay, I mean it still died pretty quickly, so that was not a good use of that evil Skarmy, if we're being honest. And now, does he already have his next fissure? He might actually. So I don't know if a fireball is valuable here. No, we're gonna save on our elixir. Like, this damage is already very good. And okay, good ability. My Musk is probably gonna die here, otherwise she would have killed both of those zappies, and I might have gotten another push in. Alright, RG in the back. You know, the biggest threat is if they get 2 RGs and then maybe a Skelly King somewhere, and then the ability, it's so many troops that have to be attacked. Maybe Mother Witch here? Yes, okay. Alright, I mean, that's probably about the best that we can do. And is that a hit? No, it's not a hit from that Royal Giant. Oh, the Ice Golem's getting pulled. Okay. Pretty okay Evo Cannon value. That's gonna be a few hits from that one Skelly. Alright, we're still fine. I mean, the amount of damage that we got is already pretty good. I guess, you know, since it's only the Skarmy and not the Tombstone, we're doing much better here. Even though, of course, the Evo Skarmy is quite dangerous. But if you're playing against this version with Tombstone, which you won't face many times anymore because it's not very popular anymore. But then, you know, it's quite hard to get Hoggies if they don't want you to. What am I doing here? Low-key, there's a lot of skeletons on that side. And the Mother Witch as well. Wait, and now that can... Oh, he has lightning! Oh, wait. I thought the entire time he had Fireball, because that would be the usual version. Well, he got a lot of damage now. Where the hell did all the damage come from? I mean, kind of makes sense, of course, but... oh, yeah, now there's the evil Skarmy, and, yeah. Well, we got that... What the hell just happened on that right side? He completely let my Musk through. That, I mean, I can't complain about that. Low key, that's nice. Maybe Fisher prediction. No, I mean, why did he not do that? I mean, okay, good game, buddy. Good game. I don't know. He obviously needed the Fisher on defense there, but I don't think my Fireball would have done much. So I quickly canceled that on that idea. So as you can see, even though we are in the first week of the season, we're not just facing good players here. Now our next guy, Andres and Reese, however you want to say it, maybe, okay, seems like a more traditional version of that Mortar deck, but it could still be with Skelly Barrel and stuff. Can please, what 3 hits on that cannon card? Come on, buddy. I low-key thought that was a goated play to distract it and then also get full hog value because he didn't have the Mortar. Well, yeah, the cannon card survived for longer than I thought. I mean, did you see that? Like, it really looked like that was going to be 2 hits from the tower and then it would be down, and then the hog would have been enough. But anyway, so, I mean, maybe even the hog would have run away. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was not good. So, well, it is definitely not a super traditional version of that deck, but should be a good matchup here, I guess, overall. And I don't know what spells he has. Maybe lightning could be dangerous, but if it's fireball or even just arrows, then it would definitely be a good matchup. So yeah, there's the next Skelly barrel. If we just play this down very solidly, then nothing can really happen to us here. Okay, he's going in aggressive. We need to get some down quick here to distract that. Okay, one more. Yes, okay, one more hit. That's nice. That's all. Oh, wow. Okay, that Mortar also wanted to do one more hit. Okay, yeah. That's fine, I guess. I don't think we need to defend anything of this ability, so that was just a waste, to be honest. And does he have his next Mortar already? Minions, and yes, there's the next Mortar, but now we don't need we don't need him to do anything. Unfortunately, the Evo Skellies also didn't get to the tower, but I guess what did I expect against the minions, of course. Oh, bad Skellies, that's not very good. Now that should be a connection. Yes, nice. Wait, please. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Whoa, oops. Oopsie daisy. Okay, Dark Goblin on that side, that's nice for me. Yeah, please die. Everything dies, please. Oh, why is that Mortar on the tower? Oh, and also such a bad cannon. Oh my god. Alright, we're still alive. Unfortunately, I mean, we don't really need to do any good here and still win, I guess. But, okay, he barely got that. I think he barely got to that elixir. So basically what you saw was that my Evo cannon was too early. Or actually the placement was bad. So yeah, now we have them cycled here. Yes. So that's why all the Skellies survived. Usually you can kill all of them with the perfect timing, and basically the timing is not that hard. You just need to place it like right on that Skelly barrel, like no discussion. Like if the Skelly barrel is still flying a little bit after you place the cannon, you're too late. It has to be right on there. Okay, next game I will top 1. This guy also had some finishes, which worries me a lot. Hero Knight. What could that be played in? Absolutely everything. Alright. Evo Executioner. Now this looks like a drill cycle deck, or any sort of Nado control deck. Oh my god, this looks very control-y. Like a lot of, I mean the cycle is definitely very slow. Sometimes they have this with cannon, and then, you know, it's quite hard to outcycle if they also have log and skellies and stuff. But yeah. Oh, orbs, interesting. So this is a very expensive cycle. And and arrows. Okay, yeah. So Nado, of course. Oh my god, bad spirit. Do not copy what I'm doing here. Just watch this to make fun of me, please. So does he have enough for the Inferno Tower? Now the Knight was pretty expensive, but oh yeah, he barely gets it. That's okay. So this is still good for me, of course. As you can see, the Hog costs 4 elixir, and the Inferno Tower costs 5. So anytime you have the chance to go in with Hog, and you know that this Inferno Tower will not give him any extra value, and he has to place Inferno Tower on defense, it's a +1 trade for you. So you can't complain about that, right? So what I wanted to say was that these decks, well, they always have Nado and a building, which is kind of tough. That miner. Okay, yeah, it's Loon. There are a couple of those type of decks floating around, but definitely not with Inferno Tower and Barbs. That's pretty weird. Here he has Nado again, and now what? Okay, arrows and did you get only 1 hit? Come on, buddy, come on. He barely got that Knight there. But he's kind of always getting it basically at the time that he needs it. So okay, now I mean he has Inferno Tower. I kind of didn't think of that. I thought we might get some value on some barbs, but of course he has Inferno Tower. So oh, that Musketeer. Oh yes. Okay, now I'm confused. Do we? He could have gone in the. Okay, we're lucky. He could have gone in on the other side, and then I don't really know what I would have done. Next cannon. Oh, the Executioner was on there. Okay, well the damage is balanced, so the equalize. I mean on both sides, that's pretty good. And we got some very decent damage with that Musk there. That the barbs came too late on that. So did we just block a push? No. Okay, he's smart enough not to go in with Loon. Oh, the Nado is kind of expensive. I mean, just to kill that Musk, but yeah, he had the barb still. And okay, now he does place that Loon on the far outside, so he doesn't know about that. I mean, I guess that's what you would expect from a Loon player. But okay, he did get back in to Nado quick enough as well. Of course he did. They always do. It's like literally every time whatever matchup or whatever deck they play, they always have Nado back in cycle when they need it. And that's kind of crazy. Okay, that's some good Evo Skelly value, but not enough to kill them all. So I don't know about going in same side. I'm kind of not happy about this. Okay, very interesting Loon. Now there's this thing that you can do with the Hero Knight sometimes, where you place it more in the back of your troops. Oh, please. Yeah, the Spirit dies one shot, but that's okay. And we are back to our next Hawk. Maybe now we can predict some barbs here. Yes. Oh, please. But he's gonna have Nado. Anyway. So there's something that you can do where, like, maybe you throw a miner on the Musketeer and then you want to protect the Musk with whatever stuff you have and kill the miner, but then, boom, Hero Knight ability, and the miner can go free on that Musk. But he's not really doing any of that, and he was also not doing it to protect his Loon. Yeah, and now we can block that at the bridge and spam stuff in the back, yes. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have the King Tower is the King Tower is very low. We're getting a 3 crown. That's nice. I mean, that's, you never do that. I never get that. That's pretty funny. He needed to play so many Nados on defense that in the end, yeah, his King Tower was lower than the Princess Towers. That's funny. GG, buddy. Okay, a few more games. Furako. No badges on him. Maybe he's trying to hide his top 1 finish. I doubt it though. So what is this? Evo Knight. Wait. Evo Knight, not Hero Knight. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, and Ice Wizard. Now this could only be either Ice Bow or Splash Yard or I don't know what, but this looks a lot like Splash Yard. Okay, I low-key thought there was going to be another building, like cannon or something. But he doesn't seem to have Nado. That's good at least. Nado, of course. Yeah, the matchup is completely impossible against good old Splash Yard. And I'm very happy that it is very dead right now. Actually, that's something I want to talk about, because I have, for years and years, I have complained about Graveyard, and because it's a random card. Okay, Witch, interesting. So yeah, he could still have enough, like, the spot for, okay, what a bad lock. I mean, I guess it's okay, but he could still have Nado, but I'm pretty sure now he doesn't. So what I wanted to say is that well, Graveyard is a random card. It's the only card that's programmed to be random. I mean, as random as computers get, but yeah, that is obviously, you know, unfair, because it's always based on chance if and how much damage a Graveyard gets, and sometimes you have like cannon, musketeers, skellies, and everything on a vines. Okay, yeah, now that's the what. Wow, he still got a hit. I mean, that's crazy. But yeah, so now no Nado definitely. And maybe we're blocking that at the bridge. Oh, well, he's quite predictable, huh? So, you know, with Graveyard, it's just always, you know, very frustrating. You always somehow get damage, even though you have so many cards on it, because there's that one Skelly that spawns right on the tower, and 3 cards are focused at this other Skelly, and you know, it's just insane how he always somehow gets some damage through. And okay, now bad lock because it didn't hit the knight, but good enough against the witch. No, The witch survives. Okay, he doesn't really make anything of it though. That's fine. Okay, buddy, that was not good. I mean, you know, going in with graveyard and then bar barrel as a tank, that's fine because it's an unpreventable tank, like unavoidable. I can't block it at the bridge like all of the other cards, but that came way too late, of course. So fireball prediction here. Oh, going into absolute nothing. Now, yeah. Wow, we're still getting damage. What? Wow. Wow, okay, well, that was funny. That was way too easy. I don't know, it shouldn't have been that easy. I mean, the matchup is definitely not as good as I made it look here, or the opponent more, rather, made it look. If they play it very solidly, then I think this matchup is, you know, not great, but also definitely not terrible, because only Tombstone and not very good damage per second. Anyway, our next game, Miner again. And what? He's on the tower? Come on, buddy. I had the cannon. That's the best placement that I can do. Come on, buddy. Alright, anyway. So, this could just be regular miner cycle, miner poison. Okay, with bomb tower, actually. That's not a common version. Usually, miner cycle would have cannon here. Maybe, maybe Tesla. But I have I'm very worried that this might be a different deck with Nado actually, and maybe okay, we're gonna let that through. Does he have enough for bomb tower here? Okay, actually that was good, I guess, by him, because he got one wall breaker through. So I mean, at this point against miner poison, it already doesn't look great. Maybe we cannot cycle them now. Oh, miner, and okay, we're getting good value here. Yes, no damage from that miner. Left side, he spends his Evo Skellies on that side, and come on. Oh my god. Come on, buddy. Oh my god. So that's the RemiEli deck. Magic Archer and Miner Cycle and building Nado, and well, we already have an 800 damage disadvantage. So we're basically fucked, so there's not really a way. And he has Evo Knight, which I think is probably better than Hero Knight in this, but both would be not great. So okay, we're getting an Ice Beard. Thank you very much, buddy. Okay, he plays in the back. I don't know. I guess that's fine. It seems like a very predictable play, but well, I didn't predict it, so I guess I'm wrong, or maybe I was thinking more of him. Okay, now the Musk is being tanked for here. Unfortunately, he predicted that with the Knight. That's a good play. I can't deny that. The bomb tower was placed so badly that. Oh my god, what is that lock predict? Come on, buddy. No one does that. No one would do that here. Well, he's getting a lot of damage, and I'm not really. So, what I wanted to say though about that bomb tower is that if you play it high, so that the Musk can attack it, then you should at least play it outside of fireball range, which would mean on the opposite side. I mean, this way I could have just gotten fireball value. And well, in this matchup, none of that ever really matters, to be honest. You know, all that matters is that you can get a flawless hog defense all the time, which you just always can. Okay, bad Nado, low-key, kind of a waste. And that log wasn't really doing anything either. Now maybe high bomb tower. Yeah, this is the bomb tower placement, you know, but it won't really do anything here. The miner's also not really being attacked by anything, and then the Evo Knight is still tanking for how long? I don't know, man. Alright, this is bad. I mean, this is completely hopeless. I don't even know where all that damage came from, but suddenly I only have 2k on my tower. Like, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Yeah, same placement again. Okay, at least this time my cannon gets some good value here. And yeah, he always likes to switch up his bomb tower placements, to be honest. You know, all that he Evo Skellies, come on, Evo Skellies. Oh my god, yes. Oh, that's beautiful. He messed it up. Oh, that's amazing. See, the only thing that he would have needed to do here is place a good old low bomb tower, because then the king tower helps and the other tower helps, and the whole defense will just always be clean and easy. Like, it's like no discussion. Now you think I could fireball that and then, you know, I would get fireball value, but Until I get that, you know, the Hog will already be dead. Like, it doesn't really matter with the King Tower activated. And so really you can place it low always within that matchup. Anyway, GG, next game, BM Venom. I hope he doesn't BM me. Well, no, I wouldn't really care, to be honest. But alright, Executioner again. Let's see if this is gonna be some control Nado building deck again, which would be nasty. Alright, yeah, it looks that way, because the other only deck that Execution is being used in right now would be like a bridge spam deck with Boss Bandit, but those are kind of dead at this point. So, okay, guards, at least that makes the cycle kind of expensive, but... Oh, and Bar Barrel, okay. So, yeah, it is going to be a good old control deck again. Now, I guess it's going to be Cannon this time, because that's just what it looks like. And then probably Drill on offense. Oh, very bad Cannon, very bad. Let's see. Guards, okay, and only one hit. Come on, come on. Buff Hog Rider, maybe. Maybe Hog needs a buff. Anyway, so, well, depending on the version, you know, technically this could even be Hog, like Hog Lightning or something. But no, I mean, no, not with Nado, really. So... the cycle in this time, you know, it's pretty fast. Guards make it kind of slow, but they are, of course, also strong. Okay, yeah, it is Drill. Now, since that cannon nerf, we might get a hit here, because that hit frequency is kind of weird. No. Oh, wait. Rocket? Come on, buddy. Come on. I mean, this is crazy. And he had enough for cannon, of course. I should have known, to be honest. See, now... you know, that was actually a very bad placement, but at least the Hawk got attacked from the other Princess Tower. So, you know, even that regular cannon was very much enough against Hawk Ice Golem. So what, you know, think about what a bomb tower could do here. Anyway, so he doesn't have Log. I guess that's good, because Log is definitely, you know, gonna help him in that Hawk defense sometimes. But, and he's getting enough, just barely for that cannon. Interesting. Okay, he's going in here. We need to get that. We need to get that Evo Knight out of the way, low key. Oh my God! It did not want to get distracted by that Ice Golem long enough. Okay, I mean that's the best I could do. I guess this is fine. So, well, since I found out that he has Rocket, the matchup has obviously become completely impossible again. Now, yes, his cycle is slow, definitely much slower than any of the other rocket cycle decks that are usually popular. For example, what was recently popular is like just Minor Rocket with Tesla and Delivery and some stuff, and Minor sometimes. Or just with Cannon and Knight and maybe Demolisher and some like that. You know, this, you know, he still has building Nado and Rocket, so he technically has 3 full defenses against Hog. And, well, if I go Ice Golem Hog, of course, then the Nado wouldn't be enough. As you can see here, oh my god, that's good, that's some good damage. Well, there's the Rocket, okay. So we got some good damage on that side, but now I'm already lacking a little bit. But so, of course, you know, if they have guards, and then Nado is going to be enough. That's an equal trade against Hog Ice Golem, so that's still not bad for them, so you can't really ever pressure them heavily. Maybe we can get a cheap defense on the Drill here. Okay, now with Cannon, I would say maybe the low placement isn't great. You know, I still didn't get any damage here, but kind of, at least. I'd say that Fireball was definitely not bad here. Okay, he Nados those together. He does have the next cannon, so we can't really... And, I mean, the X is still alive anyway, so... Oh, very expensive. 10 elixir here at the bridge, basically. I mean, not even at the bridge. Just 2 meek on my tower. Right on my tower. 10 elixir. Come on, buddy. Is that how we're gonna play this, huh? So, we really need to hope for a miracle here. I can't really win this. We're getting a good defense. Oh, yes, very good. Nice. I mean, I don't know what he does with those drills. I'm getting so much value. Oh my god, the Hog. What? He used a Nado, no cannon in sight, and oh my god, oh my god. What? That's exactly what I meant. Good game, buddy. Good game. That's exactly what I meant. That's what we needed. That one slip up, and once again, it was the cannon. and then he couldn't defend the hog, the first hog, without Nado, so he needed Nado, but then I already had my second hog. Okay, let's see. 84%. Well, I've had better. I have had better. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know how much I'm gonna play this season. A Hero Ice Golem is coming out, so maybe I'll give it a try to push some ladder. But until then, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye bye.